want to take the opportunity to welcome everybody from the UK and our colleagues in Asia. As you can see, we've kicked off our 4-week cycle of virtual fitness and culinary. So every Tuesday over the next 4 weeks, our Restaurant Associates and Nuffield team will be taking you through 15 minutes of quick fun and exercise, followed by 15 minutes of a cooking session.
Welcome to today's basic movements. Your participation in this class is entirely at your own risks. If you suffer from any medical conditions or injuries, you should seek medical advice before you take part. Neither Nuffield Health nor Morgan Stanley accept any liability for any injuries or losses whatsoever that you sustain whilst participating in this class, except the extent that we are negligible. If you need a drink during this at any time, please do so. Have a rest whenever you need one. So we're going to get started with a little warm-up. As you can see, we're in the studio. Full body workout today. So what we're going to start with, just rotate the shoulders back the way. Loosen off the shoulders. Make sure you've got plenty of space. And then change direction, just moving forwards. Big circles with the arms. Take the feet shoulder width apart, clasp the hands in front. Rotate round to one side, come up onto the ball of the foot. Rotate back round to the other side. Just nice and control, warming up the trunk throughout the full movement. From here, just going to go into side bends, warming up the spine and the lower portion of the spine. Then we're going to warm up the hips. Roll the hip 2 steps, roll the other hip 2 steps. Keep alternating throughout. Very important to do a full warm-up before you do any movements to avoid injuries. One more. Right, nice and simple. So the first movement we're going to do, we're going to go for a squat. It's going to work the quads, it's going to work the hamstrings, the glutes, and the core around this area. Feet slightly wider, the shoulder width apart. Drop the hips back and down. Keep the core nice and tight, so a flat back. Your hands can be anywhere. Down, as low as you can go. When you come up, don't block out the knees. Slight bend in the knees. Down, try and get the bum in line with the hips if you can. Chest upright, and all the way up again. Down, so control. Feel stretch in the quads, and control up. Down, and up. We're going to keep running through this for another 15 seconds. Then we'll move straight into the next exercise. There will also be for the legs, just targeting it slightly different. You can decide the pace, slow or a little bit faster. Keep it nice and controlled. Control your breathing throughout. And remember, don't lock out the knees. You want to keep tension in the muscles. 2 more reps. Then just 1 more. And then we're going to change. You can shake the legs off if you need to. Next exercise is going to be lunges, alternating legs. So from here, step back and go down. Working the same muscles, but slightly differently from it. As I say, alternating legs each time. Keep going with that, I'll show you a side view from it. Take leg back, chest and shoulders up. All tension on the front leg, step up. Alternate, full stretch in the hamstrings and in the glutes. Press up through the quads and change. Try not to straighten the leg too much. So you can keep tension on the muscle. More tension on the muscle, the more it works, the better results you get. We'll challenge your balance a little bit. So we'll get more muscles round about the ankles, working for stabiliser muscles. Very good for runners. 1 more each leg, then we're going to change and we're going to get upper body working for press-ups. Good, and relax. As I said, if you need a drink at any point, grab a drink. If you have a mat, excellent, but you don't need one. Next one, press-ups. Working across the upper body, so the pecs, front delt, and triceps on this. Come down on the ground. Core tight. You're going to bend the elbows, have the elbows coming behind the shoulders slightly. Chest almost to the ground. Here, pressing up. Don't work at elbows. Very important, don't work at elbows if you can. Other option, make it slightly easier. Knees on the ground, bring your chest in as far as you can, and up. I see a lot of people who bring elbows forwards to here and have the bum up. Does not count, they're not working the muscles. Chest in low. Press up. Elbows behind the shoulders every time. Keep going with this. As I said, pecs, so the chest, front delts, front of the shoulders, then the triceps, back of the arms, or the bingo ones. Some people make all. Keep going with that. Slow breathing in, breathe out on the way up, breathe in on the way down, breathe up on the way up. A few more seconds, strike a few more reps, nice and controlled, core tight. 2 more reps. 1, 2. Good. Shake the arms off. So what? Lower half. We've worked the upper half. Now we're going to work in the middle. We're going to work the abs. So rectus abdominis, the six-pack muscles people have. We're going to target just the upper 4 areas. So the upper and the middle. Not going to do a full set, but we're going to go for a crunch. So for this, down on the ground, bend the knees, or you can have the feet up. It's entirely up to you. Doesn't make too much of a difference. Be careful if you've got lower back pain. If you do, stop immediately. Hands can go whatever you want, doesn't make a difference. From here, completely flat, crunch up, squeeze the upper in the middle, shoulder blades off the mat, on the ground, back down again. Breathe out on the way up, breathe in on the way down. So empty the lungs, fill the lungs. Empty the lungs, fill the lungs. The more air you can get out your lungs at this point, the more you'll be able to contract the muscles. Nice and controlled when you do it. You'll also get some of the transverse abdominis muscles, which work just round the sides. So nice and controlled. 3 more reps. 1, 2, 1 more, and 3. Excellent, people. The last one that we're going to do is going to be a nice simple movement, the plank. So it's a static contraction. The muscles contract without changing length on this. You can do it on your knees, the same as the press ups, or you can do it on your toes. You can do it on your elbows and forearms, or on your hands. For this demonstration, we'll do it on the hands. All you're going to do, going to hold for 20 seconds. If you can, do your best. This position. Don't have the bum too high or too low. Hands under the shoulders. Feet either together or apart. If they're together, it's a bit harder for the balance. If they're wider apart, a little bit easier for you. Keep the core tight. Focus on your breathing. Breathe in, breathe out. Every time you breathe out, pull your stomach in, tighten and tighter. It's like a belt or a corset round about your abs. Pull them in so tight, the longer you hold it, the tighter it should feel. So that's just over 10 seconds. A few more seconds to go. Then a couple of stretches, and then I'll pass you over to Sean. So keep holding. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. So we're going to do a few stretches. While we're already down on the ground, we're going to stretch off the lower back and the lats. It helps for if you're sitting at a desk all day, the muscles might get a bit tight. It's good to stretch them off. Sit the bum back on the heels, stretch the hands out in front, just keep them out as far as you can. Remember, keep that bum sitting down on the heels. You feel stretch at the lower back. Keep the fingers out further and further. Feel stretch just here in the lats. Then from there, Going to stretch off the abs, have the hips down, bring the upper body up into a cobra stretch for anybody that does yoga. Full stretch down the abs. Same again, be careful if you've got a sore lower back. If this triggers it, stop immediately. Then we're going to come up on the feet, nice and slow. We're going to start off with the quads. If your balance is a bit iffy, hold on to something, a wall or a couch. Bring your hip back, full stretch down front of the thigh. As I say, my balance is starting to go. Couple of seconds each leg. Then we'll do one stretch for the chest and the shoulders, and then I'll pass you over. Same again, opposite leg. Keep the knees in tight. If you feel stretch disappearing, bring the knee back a bit, push hips forwards, you feel increasing just across the hip flexor. Control your breathing. Bring the heart rate back down. Both feet on the ground, final stretch, cross upper body, clasp hands behind the back, bring the shoulders back. So you can see side angle, bring the shoulders back, full stretch, right across the top. Keep holding that stretch, last 5 seconds, then I'll pass you over, 4, 3, 2, 1. I can relax people. Well done. Thank you for joining me for that part. If anybody's got any questions, then feel free to ask at the end of the session. But if not, I'll pass you over to Sean for the restaurant section. Thank you.
Thanks, Gary. That was really good. So we'll give you a little breather before we go into the culinary piece. So as you can see from Gary, it's a back to the basics session that he's just gone through. And now I'm going to hand you over to Garrow, who's our head chef here at Bank Street, to take you through a simple pasta dish.
Hi everybody, my name is Garrow, as Sean said. I look after Bank Street as a head chef. What we're going to do today, we're going to do very simple pasta dish. You can see all the ingredients over here. We got pasta, we got prawns, we got cherry tomato, we got walnuts, pine nuts, lemon, garlic, salt. The idea is to be nice and healthy. What we're going to do, first thing first, you need to cook your pasta. It needs boiling water with salt and oil. You cook it about 9 minutes, try it, and it should be al dente as a bansi, as you see, if I'm explaining correctly. Plus, you can do prawns as add-on or without the prawns. Cherry tomato, just a little bit in a pan, just give you a little bit flavor. And you got some chopped parsley, pea shoots, and lemon. What we're going to do now, we're going to get the dish together. First thing first, you need to take nice ripe avocado, make sure it's ripe. Cut in half, peel it in half in a bowl. With the fork, you need to cut them up. You can mash it. You can use a fork if you want. You can use a spatula. Next ingredients you need a clove of garlic. You got nice mini grater, Decra micro grater, the tiniest, or you can just chop it by knife. Again, just be careful with the finger. Little bit garlic over there. Some Parmesan cheese. Some lemon juice. Nice sea salt. The choice is you can use walnuts or you can use pine nuts. Everyone they use pine nuts. Let's try it with the walnuts. It gives you much better nutty flavor. You can just chop them up nice and course. Mix them together. You need plenty of olive oil. About 3 spoons of olive oil. Some chopped parsley. You can use basil or you can use different herbs, but the preferred it will be basil or parsley. All you got to do next is add your pasta. Of course, you can heat the pasta as hot or you can eat them cold as the way you prefer. I prefer hot, but cold as good as hot. Put the pasta in a bowl. Mix them through nicely. Nice and covered everywhere. To mend the plate. Nice plate over here. In the center of the plate. Put on the side. Few pieces of cooked prawns. Some cherry tomato, just give you extra flavors. Some pea shoot, you don't have to, just give you a nice flavor and look of the plate. Some Parmesan cheese more on top. Little bit more olive oil. Little bit more, just garnished. Here we go. That's our pasta, homemade pasta, avocado pesto, some cherry tomatoes and prawns.
Thank you, Garo.
Thank you very much.
So thank you, Gary, and thank you, Garo. May you use this opportunity now for any questions that people may have. We will be sharing this video. We will also have a recipe card with ingredients for the pasta dish that Garo has created today. And they will be available on Jive, close of play today, first thing tomorrow morning. I hope you enjoyed the first of the 4 sessions, and just open it up to any questions that people may have. Okay, take that as no questions. Please feel free to reach out to us if you do have any that may come up over the course of the day. Wish you a great remainder of the day, and we look forward to seeing you next week for session 2 with Nuffield Health and Restaurant Associates. Thank you very much.